Ask Cancer Wisdom is our video series where we answer your questions about cancer. So click the link below if you want an answer to your question. Also make sure to subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about natural cancer remedies. So the question in this video is, what can one do to avoid relapse of breast cancer after chemo and radiation? One of the first things you should do is to detox from chemo and radiation. Chemotherapy is an extremely toxic drug that causes more cancer. It originated from mustard gas, a weapon used during World War I. Every time nurses need to dispose of chemotherapy bags, they need to use protective gear to not get burns on the skin. And this is something doctors put in cancer patients. So it's no wonder that people get more sick. If you want to learn how to detoxify from chemotherapy, then you can read our blog post about this topic. In this blog post, you will discover several natural remedies you can use to remove chemotherapy drugs from your organs. So I will provide a link to this blog post in the description box below. You should also detox from radiotherapy. So one problem with radiotherapy is ionizing radiation. It can lead to more cancer. Radiotherapy may also cause other severe wounds to the skin, bone and other organs. Another problem with radiotherapy is when you treat the chest area. So every time you treat the chest area with radiation, you affect the heart muscles. That can lead to a condition called cardiotoxicity, which may cause problems days, months or even years after the treatment. That can lead to heart attacks later in life. We have a new course that teaches you how to remove radiation from your body after treatments. You can join this course for free. I will put a link to this course in the description box below. At the same time as you try to detox from chemotherapy and radiation, you should also change your diet. One great way to avoid breast cancer is to eat a whole food plant-based diet. We are not meant to eat meat. There are several substances in meat that increases your cancer risk. One such thing is IGF-1. It's a growth hormone that's more important in the beginning of our lives when we are children and need to grow. But when we are adults, IGF-1 may promote breast, prostate, lung and colon cancer. Our IGF-1 levels increase every time we eat meat. Another problematic chemical in meat is heterocyclamines. They develop when you prepare meat at a high temperature or over an open flame. So the burnt part of the meat creates heterocyclamines. They are part of many cancers. Another toxin in meat that may lead to more cancer, such as colorectal cancer, is heme iron. Another problem with eating animal products is cholesterol. So cholesterol is a natural part of our body which your liver creates every day. But when you eat animal products, you get too much cholesterol in your blood. That may lead to more heart disease, diabetes and cancer. Therefore you should avoid all meat, especially eggs, because they contain most cholesterol of all foods. One great thing about eating vegetables is that they don't contain any cholesterol. You should also avoid fish as they contain heavy metals like mercury and the other toxic substances I mentioned before. Another food group that you should avoid is dairy products. Dairy is food for calves, not humans. It's meant to grow a calf from 60 to 600 pounds in a short time. So therefore it contains a lot of calories, fat and cholesterol. Dairy products is one of the reasons why our society is obese. Dairy may cause more heart disease, strokes and type 2 diabetes. And it also contains IGF-1 that I mentioned before. 60 to 70% of estrogen in our food comes from dairy products. Estrogen increases the risk of breast, uterus and prostate cancer. So therefore you should avoid any dairy product. So make sure to eat starchy vegetables as the foundation of your diet, such as rice and potatoes. And then add anti-cancer vegetables such as cruciferous vegetables and other vegetables such as garlic and leafy greens such as kale and spinach. Also make sure to drink enough water every day that's free from fluoride and other toxins. Also make sure that you get enough sunshine and sleep, and try to avoid any environmental toxins as best as you can. You should also look at your stress levels. Stress may lead to more cancer. Breast cancer often develops when we experience some emotional trauma out of the blue. I have written a blog post about the emotional cause of breast cancer. If you scroll to the end of this blog post, you can download our breast cancer healing protocol. This ebook teaches you how to let go of the emotional trauma behind breast cancer. And you will also get some other great tips on how to use natural remedies to avoid breast cancer in the future. So I will provide links to all the resources I mentioned in this video in the description box below. So make sure to read the material and incorporate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.